Hello everybody, welcome back to another video where today we are back in Pixel Blade. In the last video we got to the end of the grasslands and we unlocked the ancient. Now I think we should try the heroic just so we can get some experience, but first, before we go into there, let's do some codes. First up here we have, where do we redeem the codes? I forget. Oh yeah, here, the bank. So first up we have FBG, which gives you a daily chest, okay? And next up we have Theo, I'm pretty sure. Theo, spelled like that. It gives us 250 coins. And let's see if there are any other redeemable ones. We have Alpha. I think this one may be updated since I don't think the game's in alpha anymore. Oh, never mind. We got 1000 XP, we got 150 coins. So that is it for codes. And you know what, let's crack open that daily chest that we got. Come over here. Daily chest, open. Crack it open, see what we got. Okay, we've got 36 coins, we've got a wooden side, we've got a crusher, we've got leather armor, we got the tumor hammer, we got the blood sickle. And that's about it. Yeah, good stuff. I think in heroic mode, the bosses are definitely harder, but I don't think they give their rewards, which is kind of irritating, seeing that I kind of need a loadout upgrade since I've played through this like 4 times. The first time I got right to the end and got absolutely demolished by the last boss. The second time, I couldn't even get past the first boss. I don't know what I was doing. I was literally asleep. I think it was like 5 o'clock in the morning where I live. And the third time, this is my 3rd time round, and I can see that it's not that different, not that much harder, because I did get to the end once, which means I can probably do it again. But I think now I need to prioritize health more, because these guys definitely, the average zombie definitely does more health, and even though I did get through the first 2 worlds without taking any damage, and it's definitely going to be way harder to get to the end and actually, do it. Because when I look back at my videos, I rely on frost damage and fire damage and thorns damage, and since I need health more, I'm gonna have to be hitting more, which means I need to be doing more damage. But if I don't have a good enough sword, then I'm not going to be doing that much damage, which means I need to kind of find a balance really, because I've got lifesteal 1, I've got health 3, which they're both helpful, but I don't really know what I can use to balance it. That's something I definitely have to research on, because there's obviously a meta in this game in terms of what spirit you choose and how far that will get you in the game as a result. Because I don't think spirits are directly relative to how good you do, but it definitely plays a role, because I can see that when I focus solely on damage, I do loads of damage, but my health is lacking, which means I don't survive when I'm trying to do damage, because there aren't any ranged weapons. If there were ranged weapons, then you could just invest fully in attack, and you could just be stood over there like these mages, and would have no problem whatsoever. But the thing is, there isn't any, and that's why I feel like having classes in this game would definitely do good, because I think an archer class, or maybe even just an archer weapon, like a crossbow or just an ordinary bow, would do good. But then the question arises, is that good for balancing? Because if you're just having a bow, then you hardly take any damage, if any at all. And it might just ruin how you play the game and how the game is played in general, because that'll just be the new meta. You could just stand over here, bowl the guy, his melee attacks will get you. Maybe that calls for more range attacks than just swing the sword around, which it's something to think about really, because obviously there is, I'm gonna die, I need to get out of here. There's obviously the aspect of just swinging a sword around and leaving it at that, because I remember playing games like Dungeon Quest. Like, I know World Zero has, different classes, which means they have ranged attacks and close attacks and elemental attacks and all kinds of attacks. But it doesn't. I mean, games like Dungeon Quest, which this is definitely like Dungeon Quest, how I used to play Dungeon Quest, and how you only had, your melee weapon, like the scythe or the sword or the warhammer, which, in my opinion, I hate because they take so long to attack that by the time you're done attacking, you're already very low because the enemies have more time to damage you. And as you can see, they do loads more damage, like way more damage. Which now means, should you invest in health and just get a warhammer and call it a day? Or is there another strategy, or is that the meta? I don't know. I'll have to find out, and I'll definitely have to make a video on the meta in this game. Because there's obviously, with every game where there's an option, a wide array of abilities you can have, it's obviously going to be best, and it's obviously going to be a worse. There's no two ways of going around that. So yeah, thought I'd share that tidbit of knowledge I was banking on, because I feel like that's what gets these videos views, just like the spread of and pursuit of knowledge, which, it's good having these conversations, because I feel like it increases my ability to speak on these videos. Because I remember I had this other channel, like, I don't know, oh my god, it's been 6 years now, but I had this other channel and I was a socially awkward person. Even if I was talking to a camera, I would not be able to, do any that I'm doing now, like, let alone speak while I'm doing something. I was terrible at multitasking, terrible at video making, and I thought any video got over 100 views was a good idea to expand on, which obviously now is not the best idea by any extent of the imagination. But it was a learning curve because I was young and now I'm older, and I play games that people like watching, I hope. Well, then again, my videos do have like a minute viewer retention before they all just go downhill. But it's wishful thinking. Also, I need to actually wait for this I need to wait for the gauge to fill up. Okay, so here I am with someone who is marginally better than me, like level 50. I'm pretty sure I'm about to get carried again, which seems to happen a lot, really. But yeah, these people are really generous, honestly. Reminds me of Grogarden. Oh, I think he's lagging. I mean, it should be pretty easy, because the base game is normally pretty easy, but heroic might just be that little bit harder, because I have taken a bit of damage, and that doesn't usually happen with these normal zombies. It seems that this guy's got some sort of ability though that does damage to the enemies, without him actually attacking, so he's kind of just running through and chilling. I'm definitely getting the better rolls on abilities the second I've stopped trying to do things, which is very irritating. Honestly, I'm fuming, if I'm being totally honest with you. But, I can't really complain, seeing as I get carried in literally every game I play. Okay, this is actually like painfully easy. Anyway, while we just roll through all of these, there was something I was thinking before when I was playing and losing indefinitely. I think I was talking about classes in the last episode, which, on paper that is a good idea, but it takes me from the whole RPG, Dungeon Quest type aesthetic, because this is what it's about, just walking around and smacking things with your sword, and all these abilities are kind of like roles, where like, he's kind of like a ranged attacker, but he also has a weapon. That's why I think classes wouldn't work, because if you think about it, just using a bow and arrow would take away from the whole aspect. Because I could just stand in the corner and bowl these guys out. It doesn't matter how good my bow is, they aren't getting anywhere near me before I kill them. Which I feel like they're going to be a little imbalanced, and I see why maybe not only as many ranged attacks in this game, because it would definitely ruin the whole vibe. But still, I would like to see some play on how you can attack, because in games like World Zero, you can have classes where you got Elementalist, which as the name suggests, uses the elements. Then you have the Mage, which is literally just a mage, like the one you see in game here. And in but then again, in Dungeon Quest and these Dungeon Quest type RPG games, having a range attack would just ruin it. Like, it would ruin the whole vibe, it would ruin the whole, like, Dungeon Questy vibe, because if you think back, all the greatest warriors didn't actually use bows and arrows. They were just swords and guns. So it's just still something to think about, because I thought, because in my head, yes, it did sound like a great idea, but now I'm really giving it some thought, and it's like, well, I don't really need it. But then, where can they go with this game? Because it is a very well-made game, I will give them that. And I would not, you know, go so far as to say it might be one of the better RPG games than Roblox. But where can they go with this? I guess they could add more worlds, and that's something they can always do. They could add weapons, which, you know, they probably have already. They're probably working on right now as we speak. I mean, the rings were a unique idea, and I don't doubt that they will have to come up with the original like rings, because rings is not something I've ever seen in an RPG game. So it's pretty fun to use. But rings I'm not used as much because you only get them out of base defense, and I very much dislike base defense, mainly because it just takes ages, and you can't do it on your own, and I don't have friends who play this game, seeing as it's more of a niche hobby than an actual like mainstream game. But I hope it does see some fame in the future, because I definitely do like this game. I definitely want to see it go far, but you know, some things just aren't meant to be. Anyway, there it is. We got carried again with Kaisev. I want to get a picture with him, so if we just print screen. So now we are here in the Ancient Sands with my friend Kaisiu. I hope I'm saying that right. Kaisiu. He's definitely way better than me at this game. Like, level 50. And he's not even using his ability, he's being way better than me. Alright. I mean, we'll go through the same thing of health and lifesteal, because that'll definitely help if I ever have to go on my own, or have to take any of my own fights. But I feel like we will get some more story here, so I think we should complete Ancient Sands normal, maybe go a few levels, and yeah, really just get through the story, and then maybe we'll call it a day once after we beat Heroic, because I think that will be a long enough video, because I'm pretty sure right now the last clip was 4 minutes, and then the last 2 clips combined make another 4 minutes. Oh, what's that about? Oh, we got a cutscene. By the grace of the sand, take me to the after. Okay, some next level like mummy type thing. Oh my god, what the hell is that? The man-eater. I'm alright, mate. I'm out of here. I'm gonna let this guy take care of it. Oh my days, it's absolutely ethereal. That's amazing. Oh, he's doing so much damage. Oh my gosh. Oh, don't get deep throat by the man-eater. I'm alright. Oh wait, we have to watch on the ground. Oh! Okay. Come on then. Let's do this, mate. Get out of here. Get out of here. Didn't even stand a chance. We'll go health 2. Here we are with another cutscene. I can feel your fear. You can feel my fear, obviously, because I'm the one getting carried. The feeling of death. I mean, I've died quite a bit. The feeling of the wrath. Necros. Isn't that the guy from Marvel Rivals? Necros, the Spider-Man guy. I mean, he's getting crushed, obviously, seeing as I'm with a literal Archangel. I shouldn't say that, he's not an Archangel. But he's somewhat a great player. And he's not even taking a hit point of damage. So we got I see that we've got a sandy chest. We'll have to check that out after today's game. But yeah, we're gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep melting through this. Okay, this is the last boss fight. There's a skull on the table. Which skull is it? No! Don't touch that. Oh, not Pan, man. Oh, I'm just gonna chill back here, yeah. Oh, he saved us. Is this some like Tomb Raider type thing? Or, well, no. Well, I'm thinking of what's it called? I forgot. Warrior, you should have joined the Wrath. Nah, I'm alright, mate. Nah, I think I will be alright. Why limit yourself with more morals? I think they're mortals. I am mortal, aren't you? Clyde hasn't told you everything. He never told you the real reason for the war. So there's a war for the Tree of Life, I'm guessing. You're not fighting against evil. I am. Oh, we're gonna betray him. You got a knife behind his back. Oh no, you got a sword. He's one of us, isn't he? Clyde is evil? The Panman? Oh, let's see this. You know, deep inside there are no heroes. Oh, he's gonna kill Clyde. Ooh, I failed you. It's up to you. I failed you. Up to you, dummy. Aye, it's me. You let's just call me a dummy and get away with it. Get over here, boy. Atticus the Forgotten. Anyway, I'm gonna chill over here and see how most battle happens. I'm definitely gonna have to grind up way more off camera because I'm not going to cover World 3 like this. But you know, it's got to just stand back from time to time. Anyway, that is that done. He is taking the knee, turning to Molten, and he's second phase. Okay, he did. Oh no. Second phase, I did not see that coming. Oh my days. Anyway, Molten Dude is dead. Should we leave? I think we should leave. I still need to do heroic mode, so I think I will do that with this guy. Okay, so we got a few chests that we can crack open after we did that sand raid. We've got the Raven chest, which we will crack open. By the way, the reason why I haven't just hopped back into the game is because the guy had to go home. I thanked him graciously, and he was on his merry way. Anyway, I can see here that we've got, rogue armor. I think that's what the guy had before that we were talking to. We have the sandstorm, and nothing. Oh, we got to the chest. Okay, we'll crack this open. 2. We got more coins, the wing blade, bone club, cactus armor upgrade, gold armor upgrade, sandstorm, and nothing else. Now we have the void chest, which we got the blood sword out from. So we'll crack that open too with the blood sickle, the shadow, and nothing more worthy of note. We will crack open this golden chest and hopefully get something good out of it. I doubt it though. Oh, the onyx armor. That looks good. We will upgrade our armor momentarily. Let's crack these chests open. I doubt we'll get anything good now. Yeah, I think we'll save the rest of those for later. So we'll have a look here at the damage output here, and we'll compare it. So I think this one is definitely better because this one's from a lower tier, but it's still legendary. We have the fire blade as well, but a sandstorm is definitely something worthy of upgrade. So we'll go ahead and upgrade that, and then nothing else we can do there. We'll go ahead and check out this onyx armor. Actually, we can upgrade it, which we will swiftly do, which gives us of 340, which now is 382.5, which is amazing. And we have a better sword in the sandstorm. Huh. Alright. So guys, that will be the end of today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, because I know I did. Getting carried was very nice, as per the norm. Anyway, there is not much else we can do in this game since there are no updates. I guess we could do the heroic in the sandstorm in the ancient islands, but right now there is nothing else, which is perfectly reasonable because this is a very well-made game. There's obviously a lot of updates that are going to come, but for now, that'll be the end of today's video. I'll be the end of Pixel Blade as a whole. Maybe if we might come back to grind up, because that guy was way too good just to be level 30. Anyway, there's nothing much else to say. Thank you for watching. Stay in good health, and I'll catch you in the next one. Thank you for 30 subscribers.